살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kinda hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have one last time. So here goes nothing.
The fading amber light gleaming over the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix, Arizona. In today's game, as the Clippers come into town for this one, you're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Suns. Back on the road tomorrow. They are a sixth-place team right now, definitely in contention moving down the stretch.
And right now for Phoenix, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
I agree. I mean, it's clear they're not going anywhere. I mean, this is not a team that any opponent can take lightly come playoff time.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Pierce in at the 3. And it's going to be a 3-second call. On offense, here are the Clippers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody is...
Smith, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Johnson comes in for Pierce. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. Rivers dishes to Smith. Johnson outside. Screen by... Johnson kicks to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Rivers. Phoenix grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
Smith up top. His last outing, he had 8 points. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And the Clippers miss again. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Now the dish to Knight. Drops in the tray. Knight's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Stolen by Len. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Freak kicks to Warren. Freak with it. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. That puts them in the lead.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Rivers kicks to Smith. To the inside. Stolen by Len. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. This one, Clippers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The three from Johnson, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. Now, Freak. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Glenn, a screen. With one on the clock, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team. When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of an asset that a team can have. Very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Smith. And it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings made some nice plays. He ended with 13 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Was shot by Redick, no good.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust, but, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Redick dishes to Smith, and it's Pierce in the corner. Here's Jordan. Shot is no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And stolen by Jordan.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense, and that's why teams just still want him even late in his career. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Redick. A 29-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Freak kicks it to Tucker. Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. And that one's good. Freak.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Paul kicks to Reddick. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. Here's Pierce. And the layup's good off the glass. Pierce has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here's Freak, guarded closer. Pocket 6, and Bledsoe, here we go. Can't hit from in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Freak kicks it to Tucker. Drains the three-pointer. Tucker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got...
Hi, Kevin.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. I like the way we're valuing the basketball. Keeping those turnovers down has really helped us throughout the first 2 quarters. One big reason to be encouraged is the scoring we got off turnovers. There's nothing that'll lift a team up like good defense leading to offense, and that's just the kind of lift we could use. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. We expected this to be a battle, and it has been. From here on out, it's a battle we're going to win. Get a hand in.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Checked in for Booker, and the Clippers with a change here too. Smith checked in for Pierce. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe is out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Freak kicks to Morris. Wide open shot is on the money. Morris has got 5.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler.
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
No good on that one. And guys, Blake Griffin has got to be one of the more humble stars in the league. You rarely hear about off-court issues and interviews. He was engaging and comes off kind of as a regular guy.
That's the way it appears to me, Kevin. The young man has his head screwed on pretty tight and both feet on the ground. He started out as a class act, and he stayed one.
And that one's good. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Jumps up, and Freak throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Feeds it to Paul. Off the screen. That's good. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
And talking about Blake Griffin, one of the more well-liked players in our league, but also one of the most teed-up players, top 5 in the league for the past 4 seasons. He's been ejected from several games as well.
Clippers leading by 3. Paul kicks to Jordan. Smith with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Bledsoe against Paul. Bledsoe passes to Freak. To Ty. And he gets it to go. Freak's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, you know, getting back to Griffin, it's hard to stay grounded in this league. All the money, endorsements, ad campaigns, commercials, and so forth, that stuff can take you off track. But I think he's going to be grounded and maintain his focus going forward. Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Pierce is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Jordan. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. Len, it's hauled in by Smith.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Rivers kicks to Smith. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Len. Morris comes in for John Lure. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Warren. And Freak subbed in for Brandon Knight. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Smith. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Paul subbed in for Rivers. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Pierce is out there with Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. 4th quarter now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. And here's Freak. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded. Jordan the screen. Jordan sets the pick for Pierce. Johnson kicks to Pierce. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. And the Clippers miss again. Suns trail by 4. And it's time for an injury report.
A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Nice check in for the Suns. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
You know, block shots, guys.
So the Clippers with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Blake, tell us about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was a ton of intensity on the floor.
Yeah, that's something we talked about. You know, we talked about not being complacent, settling for jump shots, talked about getting to the hole and playing tough on defense, and I thought that's what our guys did tonight.
Thanks for your time, Blake. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Blake Griffin. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
Is there anyone in the NBA who's...
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season
me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? I'm taking them shots on my partners, they loaded up. Playing on the low, all these be acting so material. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it, I'll give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live.
Ceremony. I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like we are kids. I'm a brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it, I'll give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. See, they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. And they don't love us, they just love it. How we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We ball and we fall. Every diamond's a flake. I'm signed to the pay. I'm crossing the moat. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. Was dropping my mama crazy. They ain't trying to give it, so I gotta go get it. Harder
24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love us, they just love us. How we live. Have faith a minute, put your trust in nobody. Yeah. I said have faith a minute, but put your trust in nobody. Have faith a minute, put your faith in nobody. I done been around, halfway around the globe, probably still ain't met nobody that seem picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, cause I'm steady running like water can't break. Let's just buy a pregnant woman. So I had to earn life, road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. See, they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live.
Nah, yo, look towards the light. Yo, what the? Yo, what is that? It's a supernova. Nah, man, that's a black hole. Yo, it's.
I leap over lies in a single bound. The black prophet, one day I got struck by knowledge of self. It gave me super scientific powers. Now I run through the ghetto, battling my arch nemesis, Mr. Ignorance. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day will come. I'm hot on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly hatred, jealousy, and envy. They attack me, they think they got me. But I use my super science and I twist all three. I see sparks over that building. At me, I dip, do walk back.
Can't believe the regular season's done. Some of those games I could barely remember, but we did it. We made the playoffs. And tonight, I make my postseason debut. I wasn't sure I'd be here as a rookie, but I can't wait to see what this team can do. Like KG said, anything's possible. So let's go chase that title.
Oklahoma City. Playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Berg, this is Kevin Hart. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win? And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Dishes it to Durant. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 6. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Durant with it. Out defended by Freak. Adams' shot is good.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
The Suns trailing. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, I had a chance to talk with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach knows that the onus is on their team to come out of this with the win, saying for them, they are playing with no pressure. The pressure lies with us to hold home court advantage, but we're in a good place as a team and should be up to the challenge. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. 1:16 left in the first quarter. And Tucker kicks to Freak. Takes a 3. Shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Let's look back in the regular season for a moment and bring up a list of the best three-point shooting small forwards in basketball. Fourth, Kevin Durant.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do. But it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual-threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice a defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
Waiters with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Adams, the pass to Durant. The kick out to Westbrook. All sorts of time. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Westbrook's got his second basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Freak dishes to Knight. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Freak. The tray. And it's Durant with the rebound. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
With 1 on the clock. No good on that last second attempt there. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Recently, we sat down with Freak to discuss his NBA future as a free agent this offseason. You know, Clark, it sounds like he hasn't ruled out the possibility of exploring his options.
And I'd agree with you, Kevin, and nor should he. I mean, free agency is a big decision, but it's also a huge opportunity for any player. One of the greatest opportunities a player can have in his career. So I think it makes sense, and it's prudent to take your time, evaluate your options, and see where you think you might want to land.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Canner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Payne out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Morrow in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And a wide open look for Freak. And the 3 off target.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Oklahoma City?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Move the ball.
Freak kicks to Chandler. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
There's a screen by Cantor. From deep, Morrow. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Passes it to Lou. Here's the break, and here they go. Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Suns shooting about 33%. Not happy with the play on that end. Here's the 3, and he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Freak. Freak's got 6.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And the Thunder with some changes. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Adams. And Russell Westbrook. And through the first half up.
Look who's coming on the court.
To our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Checked in for Booker. The Thunder leading by 22, setting the floor for the Suns. Freak in at point guard. John Lure's out there with Chandler. Then there's Warren, and it's Bledsoe in at the shooting guard. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.